Thank you for joining us today at Miniature Wargaming Labs, where today we'll be putting together a Necron Warrior with Gauss Flare from the new Indomnitus box set. So the first thing you do when you look at the instructions and you look at your sprue, you know you have the right sprue. This is the B sprue from the box set. So when you look at the instructions and they say find B3A or B1, what they mean is find B1, and then this will be B1, and then so on from there. Alright, so let's get started on this guy. Make your cuts tight. We'll clean off the nubbins. Now you don't have to do this, but I like to because a clean model is a happy model. You can follow the nubbins and actually see where the mold line is. Since these are new molds, they're fairly faint, so we'll make this quick. Alright, now let's get his Gauss Flare. So this is an example B, so B, 3A. That's what it says in the instructions, so it's this one. Be careful with the Necrons, they are spindly. Now let's get his left arm, B2. So, let's start gluing this together. Alright, the way this pin, the handle for the Gauss Flare fits in, there's only one way for it to go. So it'll go, always do a dry fit first. Alright. You can see since this is a push fit, it'll go together. But I always like to make extra sure. So we'll just put a dab on the underside, and this will fuse the two plastics together. There we go, just a little bit will do ya. Now, when you look at the torso, you'll see the two pins from the arms go into the body. There's a little tiny pin and a big pin. So what we're going to do is we're going to push those in. I'm not going to put glue into it, because a lot of the tolerances for these push fit guys are pretty tight. So if you put glue in the slots, a lot of times the push fits won't want to go in all the way, and that will start creating gaps in your model. So that's pushed in there. Now let's get the chest piece and the head. So B5 is the chest. There it is. You can see they put all the pieces for a particular model quite close to each other. Alright, so you can see the push pin for the chest piece is right there. Now what I'm going to do is I want to glue this together, but I'm not going to put it on the pin. I'm just going to put it in other spots I know where plastic pieces will touch. So I use the pin for stability. Gotta get it at the right angle. That's why I had it upside down. Okay. This is the head hole, so it will go up. This is different from the previous Necron Warriors. Yeah, there, that's a lot better. And I'll just turn them upside down and shoot a little glue in there. Now, let's get the head. You have two choices for heads here. Let's go with the first one, B4. Actually, B4A, I found it first. There we go. Squeezed him down. And just to make sure it's a tight fit. There we go. That came together pretty well for a first time. And now let's put him on his base. So I've pushed him in. What I'll do is I'll just lift one little foot. Put a little plastic glue under there. And then just fill in the hole right there. And we'll call it a day for our Necron Warrior with Gauss Flare. Alright, thank you for joining us at Miniature Wargaming Labs. We'll see you next time.